in here.
Gosh.
All right.
Am I in frame?
I think you are. Let's look. Looking good, looking good. Give it a couple minutes for people to start chiming in.
I already need another beer. Just like that.
Let's see here.
Well, yes, I do.
All right. Let us know if you guys can hear us. All right. We're still a little new to the streaming aspect of our live feeds. So I'm trying to incorporate some other stuff like the Zoom meetings and then a video and stuff like that. Merlot, Jeff, it's good to see you. Grey Wolf, Brandy. Oh, the table really shook then. Riding Ohio. Yeah, he's strutting his Motley Crue shirt. Good. Everyone said it seems good to me. Everyone can hear us okay? We're getting situated here. Hope you guys have all had a good week. It is Friday, like Brandy said. Thank God. It's been a long week. For us, it has been.
Congratulations, fuckers. We made it to another week. It's been a week.
It's been a full one.
It's been a good week. Learned a lot this week about myself.
Let's see. Brandy said, "Is that a wedding ring on his beard?"
Yes. It's a wedding ring. It actually is a ring. It's one of Steph's rings.
It is a ring.
It really is. It's one of Steph's rings that she makes out of spoons, fork ends, and stuff like that. So my beard, I was in my old Cherokee with the windows down earlier, and it was all over the place. I'm not in frame, so it was all over the place. So I grabbed one of her rings. So she's just got an assortment of rings that she's made over the years, different sizes and just different.
Just out of spoons and forks. Like this one right here that I wear sometimes, it's a little baby fork that I turned into a ring, so I wear it.
Yeah, so
I wear it sometimes.
I'll talk a little bit more about our rings later too, but like these have sunflowers on them. This is a big ring. We didn't polish it out yet.
That one's really rough.
Well, it is, but it's a really thick one. It takes a lot of time. There's another one. So you know all the decremental ends on your spoons, forks. Mine's are usually thicker, so you can't really do that. But so she just she's got a sizer, and inside she marks all the sizes in there, and I grab them. I do shit with them all the time. If you are around us, you'll see spoons and forks, and because it's cheap, you can go pick this stuff up and make stuff out of it.
James Tate, thank you so much for that super chat.
Damn, Tate. What's up, man? I don't know if I'm going to like it, but thank you, Mr. Tate.
Yes.
I hope all's well with everybody.
And 9mm James, you said that your wife likes hers. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So yeah, I've made a couple of spoon rings for some members and stuff, and some special orders as far as like spoon rings and stuff with hand-me-downs and their grandmother's silverware set and stuff like that. So it's always kind of neat to see what I get.
Pretty cool because we've had people, like she said, send us their grandparents' forks and spoons that they can, and they just put them in a drawer, and then they give them to Steph, and then she'll do something with them. And they give them away as gifts, or they keep them for themselves. It's just pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool deal.
Cool. And Tim Messer, you said that your new bracelet kicks ass. So if you guys seen, I just posted a washer bracelet that I did last week, and it says "Ornery Ass." And so yeah, Tim Messer bought that a couple weeks ago. So we were kind of worried about it being lost in the mail because it was kind of 3 days later than what They said it would be,
Yeah,
but
a lot of, you know, we're on Corona time now, so guys, it's just, we're just dealing, damn it, guys, we're just dealing with a lot, and it seems like
yeah.
we're just waiting, just waiting. And I gotta say, our life doesn't pause, you know, our time is clicking away. You know, I've got an expiration date on me, and I want to get out there and do some shit, so yeah, it's like I was, oh, don't get me on a rant, get me going.
We'll change the subject because
Woo!
Scott Willett said that your future's so bright that you gotta wear shades.
Man, Scott, I got something for no. Scott Willett, hope you're doing well. I appreciate you chiming in, brother. Yeah, no, I'm wearing glasses. I look like shit, so I'm starting to kind of get a little. Just been going through some stuff, and I just thought I'd wear glasses tonight. You want me to take them off? No. Yeah, I am wearing glasses. I've been thinking. I've actually been looking at some really light shaded glasses that I can wear. I don't know. Just my mood.
Yeah.
I get in a funky mood and I wear my glasses and all ratty shit and I just like it. Okay, let's see. Steph has got this set up different tonight, so once I get used to how the screen looks, I start getting familiar with it. It's different tonight, so I don't see. She is messing with. What are you messing with?
I'm changing some audio because Iraq Bet, you said that the video feed has some buzzing in the audio feedback. So I tested it earlier and we were fine, but it did look like we were kind of audio is a little bit higher than normal. Let me know if that's better, or I can switch over to a different mic. So just let me know if that's good or not.
Yes. So Steph is basically, for how I would view it, is she's dealing with a little bit different setup here tonight. As far as we're going to bring in a video, and everybody's going to watch it tonight together. It's of our members, and they have sent in what's between your legs.
Michael Gregel, you said it is buzzing. Okay, let me try something, guys. Let me know. All right.
You guys hear us now? Check, check, check.
There's still a buzz, they said. Someone said there may be a buzz. Let's see. Is the buzz too rough that you guys can't... is the buzz too much that you guys can't listen okay? Or is it just a low sounding white noise? It could be my computer running. Has a minor buzz, we can roll with it, it's fine. Okay. Okay, most of you guys are saying that you can deal with it. I appreciate it. We do have a microphone with a dead cat that we can go and get and set up, but to tell you the truth, if you guys can deal with it, I really don't want to do that.
We're learning as we're going here. Forgive us. Please forgive us.
Yeah. It may be my computer also. Okay. It's not constant not affected by speakers, roll on.
Okay.
I just thought that was okay.
Okay. We apologize, guys. So what she's doing, she's going to bring in a video. You can talk about the video right now. This is why it's buzzing, because she's trying to do something different here in the learning. So you can explain the video that we're doing.
Yeah. So we asked you guys to send in your little walk-arounds. We met with Mike Myers and had this great idea to kind of show off each other's rides and what you ride. I like what you said, Ricky Alexander. You said catching a buzz with the ornery one. I just caught that off my eye there, so I thought that was great. Yeah, so we wanted everyone to kind of send in just a walk-around video, 2 to 4 minutes, and we're going to put them all into one video and just kind of showcase what you guys ride. put the spotlight on you guys. So that's what we've done. Our members, I uploaded the video last night for just our members to view, but after tonight's live feed, I will make it public, but I'm going to go ahead and show it tonight in this live feed.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, you know, in the classroom when you're all going to watch a movie together.
Yeah, so we're going to watch a video tonight on the Honor One about your changing body and what that means and what to expect.
Pay attention, guys.
Pay attention. We're going to have graphs and demographical different regions of your... I'm just going to stop. I'm going to say something stupid here. Okay, we're live.
So also, our video has 7 bikes in it, 7 people. I have like 3 or 4 others that sent it to me yesterday or the day before, and I didn't get that added in before I composed this one.
But it's okay because we didn't want to make it too long, and that's what she said. And what we're going to do is have another one. So it'd be really cool. You guys do want to send in what's between your two legs. Sorry.
What is between your 2 wheels?
Well, hopefully something that runs.
Maybe an Uncle Ken.
Anyway,
that's for you guys.
Okay, so we're gonna start getting fucking off track here. So anyway, you can send your video in of what you ride, or maybe your fucking lawnmower. I don't give a shit. And it doesn't have to have upgrades. It doesn't have to have anything. It can just be your bike that you're riding right now. Yeah. And you just want to be, hey, what's up? That's all it's about. It's about you guys. But we have some great clips of you guys. And you guys, y'all did so great. And it was super cool. We watched them. I want to stop right here. Thank you so much to each and every one of you members. I needed this week, big time. So Steph and I were in there watching it, and then she edited it, made it all cool. You'll see here in a minute if you haven't seen already. And so we took the time. I got to see what you, and some of you guys even shared a little bit about you, which I thought was awesome, because that's what it's about. It's about personal connection and relating to each other, and it definitely did. It helped me.
Yes.
You know, so I could like put a voice with the name and a bike, because, you know, it's a. We also have a lot of other ideas going on. We asked you guys to give us some other ideas that we could do. There's some cool ideas coming in, no doubt at all.
And Iraq Vet, thank you so much for your super chat.
Gracias.
I
also,
like seeing that blue parrot.
I know that blue parrot. I'm going to show you guys what we're doing with your, when you guys super chat us, what we're doing with your money. I've got some sitting right here. I'll go into detail what we're doing, what we're planning. If you're just tuning in, we're 13 minutes in. We've got 112 of you guys watching right now.
And Blinker, thank you so much. Super chat, $50. And this is no pair here. This is a transforming hippo.
Badass.
I love it. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you. From the bottom of our heart, it really means a lot. I'll show you guys what we're doing, and with your money, and just it's not going toward, you know, trimming my beard. And
no.
Facials
not
and
this
stuff.
time.
All right. Oh, we're going to.
Oh, Matt, thank you so much.
Matt, what's up, brother? Thank you so much.
If you guys haven't checked out Burnt Up Wood Burning, definitely check him out, because he's always doing some badass shit, badass stuff. But he does plaques. We have a keychain, a wall mount keychain thing.
Yeah, he keeps stepping it up.
It's pretty, and it's our logo, and he'll
do. Well, hell, he just did anything.
It's really cool.
Really cool. Thank you so much, brother, for that super chat.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I don't want to get off too much. But if you're just tuning in, I am TJ Thompson. This is Stephanie Thompson. I am the Honoring Woman. She is the Honoring Squall, and together we do make the Honoring One. We travel coast to coast when our road glide is running, showing you what we're into and what we're up to.
Yes, when it's running. Which that does bring us to a lot of people asking already. We've had like a handful already.
That's what she said. What about
the road glide?
Yeah, what about the road glide? You want to know? Nothing. Haven't heard of nothing. And we are on Corona time, and I do want to clear up a little bit. I know we posted, you know, because we want to post our road glide, and we've got some pictures that we want to post of the road glide when we're out on the road. We actually saved those so we can have a little bit of content when we're doing something else. So we've held back because we know when we post those pictures, people are like, is your road glide running? Did it? No, it's not, but we want to share those pictures and it's cool moments. And people ask, you know, about the road glide. In a nutshell, we're on curling time. We're just waiting. I haven't heard a word at all. They say people are not working, but I guarantee you if you don't make your payment, people are working.
Yeah.
So everything's good. You know, we're just waiting. Is it depressing? Fuck yeah. Am I upset? Fuck yeah. Can I do anything about it? Fuck no. I can't do a damn thing about it. So we're just waiting. So in the meantime, we're hanging out with you guys and hanging out in the same place, going Friday night live special, a Friday night special,
yes,
every night with you guys because we promised we would. And then every month we go live with our members. We just did that last Sunday and we did our giveaway. That was really cool. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. We had a good time there. So yeah, no news.
Yeah, and it was kind of odd because I did ask whenever I called the customer service last time, which was 2 weeks ago. I did ask if I could at least get some type of update, like weekly. I know that's kind of stretching it because there's tons of other bikes, there's tons of other customers, and we're not any special than anybody else. But I just do want to kind of get, you know, keep
in
some
contact.
type of update, you know.
Say, hey, fucker, sorry your bike ain't running, but we don't know anything. And we're like, cool.
And they said, no problem. I will update your account, let the person over your account know that you want a weekly update. That shouldn't be any problem. And it's been 2 weeks and
You say
no updates. So.
Yeah, so what do I say about right now, just be honest with HD Motor Company. Well, you guys are proving a point, that's for sure. It's ringing loud and clear, guys. I do like my old bikes, and so I do want to clear this up too. Denny's Harley Davidson, Springfield, Missouri. We are partnered up with them. The loop keeps going back to call your dealer. Trust me, you know, Denny's is doing all they can do. I mean, their hands are tied, so they really, there's not a whole lot they can do either. So I was just kind of excited and see, you know, I thought about this a lot this week. Here I fucking go. It's mechanics, guys. Shit's gonna fuck up. No matter what it is, stuff is gonna happen. Shit happens all the time. There's no doubt about that. I've never got upset about stuff happening. We know, we look, you know, we'll look in the future and we try to plan for that warranty and all this kind of stuff. So yes, things are going to fuck up. I get it. But where it does come into play is how you react to a fuck up. So how do you react to your customer? As a brand, what do you do for your customers? How do you take care of them? How do you react to them? How do you respond to them? This is all stuff that I think is very important, and this is kind of where I think we're showing, it's showing that HD are declining a little bit, and this may be something to do with it. Not bashing on HD, because Lord knows you don't want to do that. But I wish, so this is, they've got it all, what I'm figuring out, they've got this a ring, right? It's not a square, it's a ring, and it's a circle. So when you call,
it's not a square, it's a circle.
It's a circle. So as you call one person, they take you back to the other person, they take you back to the other person. So what it always leads back to is call your dealership, call your dealership, call your dealership. I've talked to the dealership, you know, and so you can't really, I can't talk to anybody else.
Yeah, like you said, it's never ending. It's just like one circle. We get there to customer service, and then they transfer us, and then they're like, "Oh, well, you need to call your dealership." And
so what I do,
that has our motor.
So what I do is call my dealership, and I do. I call them. I'm like, "Hey, they told me to call you. And they're like, dude, I've already told you what we know. And I'm like, I know, but they told me to call you. And they're like, we can't do anything. I was like, I know, but I'm still calling you because they told me to call you. You know, we're making that $500 payment a month, right about in there.
Yeah.
Steph's wanting me to look at something here.
Oh, I was just pointing out for myself. I was going to say thank you, Sherry, so much. You said not blowing a gasket reward. Thank you for your super chat. And then also applesauce. Hello to Pork Chop and Applesauce.
Hey, guys.
From Chile, Illinois.
Hi, guys. Thank you guys so much. Not blowing a gasket. Hello to you guys. Super cool. I love that. We're just full of smart-ass remarks, aren't we? I love it. That's how we keep going. Thank you guys for the super chats. So, you know, I call them, and they're like, but you know, like I say, we're making that monthly payment, and we just, and they're gonna, you know, it is Corona time. We can't help that. But I would like to hear somebody maybe from corporate or somebody up in there at least just kind of shoot me an email. It's like, yo, TJ, dude, your bike's down. I'm so sorry. Fuck. You know, I'm looking into it, and this is what's going on. And I'll be like, thanks, man. You know what it is? It's fucking principle. I respect principle. I respect that. Have I had that? No. Not at all. Nothing. Yeah. But we don't want to bash on each other. Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, Corona sucks. I mean, I'm not very fond of the premium beer or the regular Corona, but both of them suck in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll take the savings.
Yes. Okay, so
we went on that rant. Enjoy that ride.
Now that we've got that all out
how's
of our
that going to
system,
come back and bite me in the ass? We don't know. We'll see.
You might get a different kind of email from corporate.
Yeah.
Yes, O'Riding, Ohio. I did see that Little Surges got moved. Pretty much sucks. You know, that does suck. But then we were kind of talking. It's like it's usually
it's hot as balls
in the most heated,
hottest
day
day
of the year. They pick that day. Or the day picks it.
Yeah, so let's just look at the silver lining. It'll be cooler, maybe.
Awesome weather.
Yeah, those nipples will be really hard.
Yeah, that's so true.
Oh God, if you ain't been a Little Sturgis,
yeah,
you know, our plan this year was to go to more of what we call the rowdy rallies.
Yes.
That's where I fit in, and it's definitely one of those. And I've heard about it so much. Our good buddy, Useless Youngblood, told us, he's like, "Yo, TJ, you got to go." And when he told me that, we went, and it was a few months after that. I was like, "Dude." We actually went and seen Ulyss. He was, I guess you'd call it, he was dying. Ulyss was checking out. He was in bed. He was at home. It was the last time we seen him, and it was the first time I seen him after we went to Sturgis. I got to go by Steph and I and get to see Ulyss. I want to say a big shout out to Ulyss. He this week he'd have turned 69. We lost him last year, but we got to tell him that we got to go to Sturgis. He really perked up, and he's like, "Did you enjoy it?" And I was like, "Dude."
And he told us about Copperhead Run Rally over in Spavinaw, Oklahoma. Yeah. I hope I say that right.
Super cool rally there too, guys. You camping. They changed it up a little bit about drinking. You can drink inside the fence. Everybody's bitching about that, but really, guys, overall, it's cool damn place. The dude running it too, I can't remember his name. Super cool cat. Got to hang out with him about an hour later. Anyway, Sturgis, Little Sturgis. So, we got to tell Ulyss about it. And he got really excited. He did a little dance while he was laying in bed. And then a couple days later, he passed. I do want to say this again. Maxwell House, if you guys follow us, you might recognize when I say Maxwell House or Chopper. That was originally a different looking bike, but Ulyss built it. So this bike is pretty cool. Got off on a different. Okay, we're gonna get back on track. I apologize, guys.
I was gonna say people are really liking our shirts.
Oh, okay. So I've got Molly Crew. Girls. I've had this for years. I got it in the mall up there in Springfield when I was like 18 or something. I don't know, 20. Steph's shirt, hers is not new. I mean, not old. It is new.
It is new, guys. So, let's see if I can do this without falling off my chair.
The sun is high and so am I.
I'm high on life, guys.
All right. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Let's see. Scott Willett, thank you so much for that super chat. You guys are awesome.
Damn it, Scott.
Thank you so
you need
much.
to save that money for gas money.
Scott and Kelly, thank you so much, guys. All right, so are you guys ready to see what's between
these people's
your legs?
Yeah.
Not my leg, not like his legs, but
okay, guys. So we're
legs.
gonna do this. So I don't know how. Does this split screen where they can see us, or are they just gonna see the video?
You guys are just gonna see the video.
Okay.
I'm going to blacken our screen so you can't see us, but you'll be able to watch the video. So once again, you can submit your video, and Steph, what you're going to see, they sent in a raw video, and Steph worked on it a little bit if she could, and then she put it together, and then this is what we do for our members. It's about y'all. So enjoy our premiere. Yes, our first series of What's Between Your Legs, and if you guys like it and you want to participate, it is open to everyone. So members and subscribers, send us your videos because we'd love to showcase them.
All right, guys, let's cue this.
Okay, let me see if I can get
It'll
this
be
to
about,
work.
is it about 10, 15 minutes?
It's about 20 minutes long.
About 20 minutes long. Okay? So if you guys check out, there's 150 of y'all right now. Now watch. When I come back, don't leave me. Hang out. Let's talk about this when we get done.
Okay, let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay? So, hang tight.
You do it yet?
No.
Do a quick walk around of the bike here. 2012 Road Glide Custom in chrome yellow. A few things we've done to it since we picked it up. Quite a bit actually. Starting at the front, done the Dirty Birds Concepts integrated molded windshield. Color matched the headlight bezel. Obviously pinstriping that you can see there. Done the flat black on the bells for the front forks. LED driving fog lights. Added the lowers with speakers in them there. Swapped out the turn signals for low profile so they snug up inside the fairing there. Coming around to the cockpit area, we've got 12-inch risers from Forbidden Motorcycles. Fly Racing motocross bars. Done the Shorty 2-finger motocross style levers, hand guards. Pioneer stereo, PRV amplifier. There are 8 speakers on here from Polk Audio. Got 2 in the stock locations, 2 down here inside the fairings, and 2 in the lowers, and then 2 in the saddlebag lids. My stereo actually links up to my phone, which can show me song, date, time, and speedometer. Because looking, obviously my speedometer is blocked from the risers now. Down here we took out the cigarette lighter, put in a voltage gauge, so I've got a digital and analog voltage monitoring. Tire pressure monitoring system we just installed. This side over here, installed a dual USB charging port there for cameras, helmets, whatever we need to charge. Also have a charging port inside this glove box. More pinstripe. Upgraded spark plug wires. Linkage swap out. Upgraded charging system. Upgraded stator and rectifier. Swapped out the floorboards. 4-inch drop extended saddlebags. with skid plates underneath them. And there's the lids with speakers. Added the tour pack. Around to the back, you can see more pinstriping. You end up under on the fender there. The LEDs on each side and the filler panels are for, along with the 4-ways, if we're on the side of the road, I can flip those on. They're an amber white, so if we're taking pictures or anything like that, it's a little more safe. The hammock seat from Harley Davidson. Full stage 1, decatted head pipe, fuel tuner, air intake, and exhaust are the big Louis. It's got progressive adjustable rear suspension, progressive cartridge inserts in the front forks that have been rebuilt. 2012 Road Glide Custom, 67,000 miles, and loving every one of them. Thanks.
My husband and I, Robert Hennings, we all call him Bob, and my name's Robin. We live out in Ellensburg, Washington. We raise Texas Longhorns just for a hobby. He's a plumber. I'm a preschool teacher. But anyway, he decided to trade in his Harleys that he had before, and he ordered himself the 2020 Road Glide Special last fall. And he ordered it directly from the factory because he wanted this gorgeous scorched orange and silver flex color. And that's the only way he was going to get it if he ordered it. He had the Stage 1 kit installed with the Screaming Eagle air intake. And then he had the Reinhardt slip-on exhaust installed also. So I wanted a little bit more sound. It's always nice to be heard when you're out there on the road. They should be able to see them in this color, but you know how invisible we are when we're on the bikes. He also just recently ordered himself a Clockwork Sport Flare windshield, so he installed that last weekend. We haven't even gotten a chance to get out and get a spin on it to see how he likes it, but I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Anyway, he says it was no mistake trading in his other 2 bikes for this one because he really loves it. I hope you don't all laugh, but this is my ride over here. It's not a 2-wheel, but I sure love it. It's a F3 Limited, and it's 2018. Seems I can't get anybody to ride with me but my dog, so I've got a little carrier. It's a Pet Palace, the Grand Pet Palace, I believe. And I added some little blingy decorations like around my license plate. And then my husband bought me the Prisoners of War flag, and now, of course, also the U.S. flag. And I have a little spider. But I just love this. Oh, I often refer to this as my dad's lawnmower because my dad had a lawnmower when I was a kid to ride on, and it looked an awful lot like this. I'm sure my dad would be laughing about that if he was with us. And our oldest grandson is a Marine, so got the sticker to represent him. And then I got the sticker to represent all of you. So I hope you enjoyed our little video, and I hope you all enjoy the ride we call life. Okay. Bye, guys.
Hey there, Ornery Asses. This is Mike Reckle, Grey Wolf HD on Instagram, and this is what I have between my legs. It's a 2017 Road Glide Special in Velocity Red Sun Glow. I am glad I was able to get a 17, as an 18 they went all black, and that's okay, but for me, I'm more of a chrome person. I have the chrome front end for easier cleaning, 18-inch front and rear agitator wheels from Harley Davidson. The geometry for me works perfect. In addition to I did go a little bit black, as you'll see when I go through the bike up by the dash area, just to break down and cut down on that reflection from the sun. Start from the front, I do have a Freedom 12-inch windshield. I also have the Custom Dynamics turn signals front and rear, in addition to the tri-bar in the back. I will also be putting in up front, right next to the headlight here, is a place for the vent with screens and lights from Custom Dynamics. And yes, I do ride. Those are some bugs from today. And then on the back of the bike, I'm going to be putting the saddlebag lid lights. Coming up to look around here, to give a little bit more ventilation, I went with a Kiryakin add-on. It takes and adjusts the air in to keep me a little cooler. As I mentioned before, to cut down on some of that reflection, I did go with more of a blacked out console area. So I have the KST spearheads, 12-inch with 3-point adjustment. Also with the center console, I got from a 2018 Takeoff. I also have the Avon grips on there, as well as a rock form phone mount. Coming back, I do have the Super Touring Deluxe from Mustang, as well as the saddlebag lid covers. They keep myself and my wife, more so, her feet from scuffing the top of my bags. I put on the heat guards here as well. This is a pad from Harley that does an awesome job for long days and keeps the boys cool, and my wife has one for her to help keep herself cool as well. I did go with the Magic back pad just because I caught it on sale. I did, on this bike, add the Tour Pack from Harley, as well as the CVO style bags. I just like the way it curves and gives you a little bit more room. I'm not one of the guys that have to have the fully extended bag. I don't like the straight across. My opinion, my preference. Also, I got bags, saddlebag guards, as well as bags for both sides, so we both have a place to put water bottles and additional gear while traveling. Some additional things for the wife. Here I put on the floorboard, so that way she doesn't have to have her feet on pegs all day. Inside you can't see is the Zippers Performance Cam 468. It also has the Power Vision tuner, the air cleaner, and this beautiful D&D 2-in-1 pipe. And I ended up with 109 horsepower and 119 foot-pounds of torque. So she's got a little bit of giddy up. Moving around towards the back, threw a little luggage rack in there. As you can see, I've got the D&D 2-in-1, a little piece on each side of the opening there. If you can guess what those are the Legend Revo Arcs. And then I have a hitch that goes to a trailer I just bought last year, which is right over there. It's my N-Line single wheel trailer. I have yet to try it out, but in the next weekend or so I will be doing that. As you can tell, I'm working on the garage, getting that dialed in. Other than that, this is my bike. This is what's between my legs. Take care.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Patrick. Bikes and Blades, Chris Patrick 1. This is my 01 Road King. Started out it was purple and silver. As you can see now it's flat black. I've added lowers and fairing with a stereo. Cool. I added the tour pack and extended saddlebags. Wife likes the tour pack a lot better than the backrest. Friend made me this. It has a Vance & Hines 2-in-1 Pro Pipe. It is carbureted, has a 42mm carburetor. It does have cams. I cannot remember the size of cams right now. It did have a 21-inch front wheel. I changed that out, put the stock back on. I just like it better. It's got 66,000 miles on it, I believe. Just actually did the lowers this year. But this is it. Bought and paid for. Hope you liked. See ya.
Okie Hopper, and this is her 2017 DYNA Street Ball. She's got custom dynamics, pro beam signals, front and rear, plug and play. She's got Moon's MC LED headlight, grips from Amazon, part to hang mirrors upside down, Vance & Hines 3-inch slip-ons, with 13-inch T-bars, she also has highway pegs and an engine guard, and a cup holder. Also, Whiplash Company handlebar bag. She's got Lucky Speed Company's shorty levers and shorty diesel trigger levels. Also, the horn mount with the custom-made hopper. Saddlemen Explorer LS seat. My #1 sticker is the TBI awareness. My sister Alicia is a TBI survivor since her birth. The doctors fucked it up at birth, and she has cerebral palsy in her legs, stuttering, mild retardation, S-spine curvature, and now that her age is catching up with her, she has to rely on a walker now. Her nickname is Hopper, hence the road name of mine, Okie Hopper.
Got an 18 gator guard. Nothing all that special. That's stage 1 kit. That's about it. Kind of like boobies. Seen one, you've seen them all. Still kind of fun to play with them.
Worldwide special. Black sports paint. 15-inch clockworks. Windshield, love it. That's stage 1. Air cleaner. Thunder header, 2-1. Corbin seat. Bathroom. Generally pretty much stock, guys. Other than the stage 1.
Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, actually, here in Southern California. My name is Larry BLEVINS. Been a Patreon, or actually a member, for a while. This is a 2007 SOFTAIL Heritage Classic. I bought it about a year and a half ago. It's got some custom paint and some custom floorboards and grips. I didn't do this. I bought it this way. I met the guy who actually had this originally and did all this work to it. Really nice guy. I bought it. We had less than 7,000 miles on it. It is a 2007. It's got about 12,000 on it now in about a year and a half. I love it. Haven't really done anything to it other than ride. I do just want to get a cell phone charger on it eventually so I can do some navigation and stuff on it. But that's basically my girl. Her name is Angel Rose. I named her after my granddaughter. That way she can be with me all the time. I actually have my granddaughter's name tattooed on my chest so she's close to my heart all the time. But that's my girl. That's my Angel Rose. Thank you.
All right, let's see if I can get this to stop now. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So thank you guys for everyone that sent your video in. We're going to keep this open and keep them coming. So that's just our first series of What's Between Your Legs.
I gotta say, man, that's badass. I love that.
I know.
That's
I
so
feel,
cool.
not only to be able to put a face with the name, which we get to, especially with our members, because we have our Facebook group page and stuff like that, but being able to see what you ride and tell us a little bit about it,
Guys, y'all
I think it's awesome.
Y'all did great. I fucking love that. Thank you so much. You know, you guys showed us your bike, bought and paid for. That was one of my favorite statements in the whole thing right there. Robin, if anybody messes you with riding three wheels, you just tell me. I'll go kick their ass. Nobody should be making fun of anybody unless you're face to face making fun of, picking. Listen, you guys did amazing. I absolutely dug this. Great idea. Great video.
Yes.
Steph, you did great editing once again.
Well, thank you.
You got something cool going on. You guys seeing what you got, man. We want to make more of this stuff. And for me, I get to see, and I mean, like Grey Wolf, Michael Gregor. I mean, he's telling, that dude talks so freaking badass anyway. He's a cool cat. He's doing a lot for us over the years. One of the first people we ever stayed with out on the road. But his bike, I remember seeing it thinking, damn, that thing is just, it's pimped out, and he is, like each and every one of you guys, it's legit. Even if you haven't done anything to your bike, it doesn't matter. It's your bike. And I love it. Absolutely, I love it today.
Yeah, and sharing a little bit about why you got that bike or why you did this, or just like Ogie Hopper, her color theme, and where her road name, her name of her bike came from. So sharing stories like that is badass, and we appreciate it so much.
So if you don't know Okie Hopper, she is hearing impaired. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Outback Outlaw, thank you so much. You said great stuff, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, like, she is hearing impaired, so that's why Steph did a voiceover, and she wrote everything down. She's doing some badass shit with her bike. She's got a passion for motorcycles and people. And it's amazing. We've met her before. Super excited to see me. I was overwhelmed with it. Even though she couldn't talk, her passion was just pouring through. She just wanted me to see her bike. We went over and hung out with the bike, got some pictures, and now she's morphed that bike into what she wants. And I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, wow, guys, thank you so much. That was super kick ass. What more can I say?
Yeah, I appreciate everyone. And yeah, it's awesome. So we are going to leave that open. Like I said, some people asked when the deadline is. So that video just had like 7. So if we keep it 2 to 4 minutes or so, and if we have around 7 to 10, I don't want to make it so long. So I would say just as soon as I get like say 7 to 10 submissions, then I will make a video. So I can't really say it'll be every Friday or every other week or something like that. I'll just play it by ear. And
speaking of that too, guys, I do want to touch base. A couple weeks ago, we did a spontaneous pay it forward donation. We're still waiting for YouTube to cash out. As soon as they cash out, then we'll tell you exactly what cut they took, and then we will take that and we'll give it. We're going to pay it forward to somebody. Yes. I want to touch base on that too. We told you guys somewhere around the 18th. As soon as it comes in, we're going to tell you guys. We'll be very transparent. We'll show you exactly what they took out, what money we have left, what we ended up with, and then we're going to show you who we're going to give it to. That was a badass night as well. I wanted to touch base on that because we hadn't said anything about that. So we're still waiting.
Yes. And thank you, Sherry, for your super chat.
Thank you, Sherry,
thank you
so much. Super cool, guys. Damn. I enjoyed this. So, you guys got any questions or anything that you want to ask us? Let us know right now. Steph is going to read in the comments. Now, as we wait for that, you guys will comment. So you got super chats, right? Well, as you know, our Road Glide is down, and we are working on Maxwell House, getting it up and going. So, the money that you guys are super chatting and stuff, we're not going out and eating pizza and drinking beer, although we are. We're getting pizza to go anyway. What we're doing with that money is we're trying to put something together. Someone
asked what we were drinking, so I wanted to show it off.
So with the Maxwell House, we're not going to be able to ride it like we do the Road Glide. It's a hard time. I'm not going to do it. So we're gearing up some way to haul it. I have a $200 Jeep Cherokee that will not make it Harley to Harrison and back, which I worry about. She's got a 03 Chevrolet half-ton with a little 4.8 in it, automatic. It doesn't have a tow hitch on it or anything. Never pulled anything. So my big scheme of things. Have you seen Dangerous Dan? So he's got this cool ass van. So this is my thing. I was like, if I could wheel around some way and become up to be able to get a van so we could ride. Thank you so much, brother. What do you say?
Get a turbo for it.
Turbo it. No shit. That's badass. So what we're thinking, if I get a van, we can load Maxwell House in it, and then Steph and I could sleep in the van. And we talked about this deal, and I did go look at some old vans. We ain't got enough. We don't have enough money to get anything. So we did go look. This is the idea I had. So the next thing was like, well, let's get a trailer because we don't have a little trailer. And the Maxwell House is 8.5 feet long. So I need something around 10 foot long, 5 feet wide, something, a good little dependable trailer, good axles, right, good tires, something that ain't 45 years old. So we started looking into that. And then we're thinking about, well, we're just going to pull with your truck. So I got to looking at receiving hitches, of course, putting a pigtail out for the wiring, receiving hitches. There you go. Well, there are 2, and then wiring your 3, and then you're getting into stuff. So Steph is pointing out something here.
I was just pointing out a couple of comments. And Mike Myers, you said we can borrow his enclosed trailer.
Well, I appreciate that. This is the thing, though. I am so afraid that something will happen to somebody's. And, dude, you've offered a lot for us. I appreciate that, Mike.
And Ohio Rider 62, thank you so much for your super chat. And Aubrey Davis, also you. Ohio Rider said, as you need, thinking about how I'm going to travel as well, getting older.
Dude, I get it. I respect it. Solid. Thank you so much for that super chat. I
And
appreciate
Aubrey
that.
said he thinks
Aubrey.
that you guys are great.
Thank you, Aubrey. That means a whole
Thank
lot to
you.
us. Thank you guys for your money.
I am. I don't
Thank
know
you so
about-
much. Yeah, well. So, this is what I'm doing. So, she's just got a regular bumper, which you can have 300 pounds, like straight down force on that and tow a little bit more. We know that. I'm not going to pull no damn truck or nothing. Plus, I can do a little reinforcements because I do that. So, what I did find a trailer today. It was on Facebook. What is that? Facebook, what is it called?
Facebook Marketplace.
All right, cool. Really good. I think it's a JP trailer, 10 foot, 5 feet wide, great 4 foot let down ramp. Messaged the guy. He was super good deal. Won $750 for it. I was like, dude, it's well worth that. Would you take 600? And he's like, no, I won't, but I'll come down to 7. He wants 750. I said, cool, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll come up with it. I'll be there. He says, cool. Just text me and let me know. So we chatted back and forth, gave him his number, blah, blah, blah. Well, then about an hour later, after I went down to Tractor Supply, because I'm trying to get her truck rigged out so we can get up there, because it's about an hour and a half away where I was going to get it. He texted me back. He's like, sorry, man, sold the trailer. I'm like, oh, God. So anyway, we're looking for this perfect deal. So in the meantime, I went down there and I just got a Reese. So it's just a plate that bolts under her bumper. So we can't tow no damn truck. I know that. It has a bolt plate, so I can bolt up in there. Like I said, I'll reinforce a little bit of stuff. So I got that today, and then I got the little pigtail to come out of her wiring, so we can wire up to whatever the trailer is. They're different, 7 blade and 4 flat, and so that'll work with that. So that's kind of what we're gearing up with. I'm trying to get it to where we can pull Steph's truck and make our way down and do different things with Maxwell House, because we're not going to have a road glide. Honestly, guys, it may be 2 months or longer.
Really quickly before I forget and it misses or
Yes.
it gets lost. KRIS, thank you so much for upgrading your membership. That's awesome. Appreciate that. And I appreciate your video. It was awesome to see your ride. And then thank you for the moderators, because some Martin dude is spamming the crap out. So thank you.
Thank you. So that kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing there. I feel like we're obligated to show you guys what we're doing, be very transparent. So that's what we're working on. So in reality, the road glide going down is kind of like, well, sorry, dude, sorry. Make your payment. We'll get it when we can. We're on Corona time. I get it. But in the meantime, we got to make content. So we've got to keep moving forward. And we're getting to that point where I'm like, oh, shit, what are we going to do? So Steph and I are working very hard. So we're putting money into Maxwell House. We're trying to figure out how we're going to haul Maxwell House, how we're going to do this. We may have to do this for 2-3 months, and we can't ride Maxwell House like we do the road glide.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been working on this week. It's been a little heavy.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a lot. Trying to figure out what the best move is, what's affordable, what is going to be dependable, because
Yeah.
it is our truck that's going to be pulling this. And although it's not really heavy, that is our pickup truck
And it's
that
the only
we
thing that
use
we had dependable.
all
So
the
if
time.
that
So,
was to go down, then we'd be fucked all the way around.
yeah.
I mean, and I'm not saying this to whine or bitch or anything. I'm just letting you guys know that's what we're doing. And this is live. This is reality. And you guys asked for it. We're showing you what's going on in your life. The dude with the trailer today, man, I thought I found a really good trailer. I thought it was a great deal. And I was going to be there in the morning. And then, you got to, and he's almost a Springfield. Basically Springfield from here. So an hour and a half away. So I couldn't run up there right then, which I wish I could. Another thing. So if you guys know that we're getting Maxwell House ready, and I got Chad, a buddy of ours is working on Maxwell House. He gave me a set of bars.
yes, people have been asking how Maxwell House is coming along, and also to hurry up and show them the bars.
Okay, so Maxwell House coming along. We've been working with Custom Dynamics too because we're going to put some blinkers on it, some running lights, and I want to give a big shout out to Custom Dynamics now. We've been in contact with them like every other day, talking about stuff.
Yeah, and if you guys hadn't seen Maxwell House before, or not really familiar with it, so the only lights on it.
Yeah, just a running light on the back, and then I got an old, just piece of shit, like light on the front that's old school bucket off something pieced together. So there's no really lights on it. And what we're going to do with it, I felt like we needed a turning signal because when we get somewhere stuff is riding on the back now, we're going to be in more high traffic, not just around town, which anything can happen anywhere.
He's carrying precious cargo.
Right. So I just thought this was a great chance, and we reached out to Custom Dynamics, and they're like, hey, let's try to work this out. So we're taking old piece of shit wiring and try to retrofit some shit in there and do their plug and play. So this is going to be really cool to see how all this turns out. It's going to turn out. We've got some good ideas. It's all coming together. Once again, thank you so much, Custom Dynamics guys. Not only do they have great product, they have amazing people working with them and the best customer service. I can't explain to you guys how much I just like their people, and they work with you. You know, and it's so chopper. So, let's get to the bars. Got the bars powder coated. We got the hammer on.
I was going to say James Tate said that.
Sorry. Yeah. James Tate said what?
Wow.
Sorry.
How far is Stigler, Oklahoma from you guys? Motorcycle trailer for sale, $700. And then Mike Myers said that you can buy his trailer for $600, and when you're done, he'll buy it back for $600.
You take looks for pay?
I love it.
Thanks, Mark. We'll talk. So, I'm going to show you the bars. So, we got them powder coated, and we got them back, and I got the hammer on.
Yes.
Sorry, hon.
It's okay. I'm going to scoot this back.
So, as you can see, if you see this here, that's one of those rings I was talking about. Steph made this ring right here out of a spoon. I put this on. We welded it on. He taped it off and then powder coated it, and then I repolished it because they sandblasted it to get the powder coat on, of course. We did like a satin flat black. It's got a little bit of texture because that's what they were running in product. And I was like, dude, I want it black, whatever. I'm not picky. So why I did the ring, you guys are wondering, I don't wear a wedding ring. So a little corniness, I was just representing a little bit of love right here. And then the hammer, I took a wrench. I know it's going to be hard to see.
A ranch with an R.
Yep. So that's a 1/8, and I welded it on. And of course I did down here. These are two different sizes down here.
Let's see if we can get it close.
Saddles in. I'm going to take the hammer out here in a minute. Steph is actually going to, I made some content, or I made some footage. She's going to put a video together of this. So I'm going to turn it around and show you what I did with the snaps and the leathers. So I made leather straps. It also has a spoon end on it. And I braided it on, and then I can pull this and unsnap. Also, I did the same down here. This is a spoon end. And I can pull it and it unsnaps. And it's just leather. I also have it I'll take it off so you can see how I did the leather. So I pull here, unsnap, snap, hold, and then it comes out. I got it good and tight, and then the hammer comes out. And if I'm riding the bike, it comes out just right for my throttle hand. So I'll be throttling. I can pull the hammer out. Whap! So the hammer, you can see it says ornery as fuck. Made a little cap with brass and stainless. That's a spoon too. And it says, let me see if I can get it right, guys. An eye for an eye. And then on the back side, I also did ornery as fuck, just in black. I'll have blue grips. They're blue with metal flake in them. So I thought this would look really cool. Going back to the bars and how I did that with the leather. So, like I said, Steph, I think we're going to put a video about this as I was making them.
Yeah.
Coming over to you, don't want to hit you. So you can see this leather strap here. This is a piece of chain that I welded on. Cut the piece of chain, and then I braided a piece of leather to the leather, and put a snap, and then put another snap, and it just goes around, snaps together, holds the hammer in. I did the same thing down here, guys. I just put a little piece of round rod in between, and it actually snaps and done in case I need to replace the leather, and it just goes over and snaps together. Now, let me tell you something. Well, let me tell you something. I don't have my bike here. We've been changing stuff as far as risers and different things on the bike, trying to make it better. Honestly, I don't know if these are going to fit. Because the bike is how many miles away? An hour away.
Yeah.
And the risers I know will fit here. But then after I got it done, I put the hammer in. I was like, oh shit. The hammer end sticks out a little bit. Is that going to get into my riser? I don't know. If I had it here, I'd have fit it to the bike. But I'm trying to, we're in time spring here, so I'm trying to do some stuff on the fly. I hope it works. We'll see. But I'll be able to, Chad will be able to do all the wiring through here, and I'll have all the wiring hanging out like he's going to have.
And the modules, or the controllers?
The controls, yeah, so they're all blacked out too, and I'll have switches, so I'll be able to control stuff up here.
So the ones that are on Maxwell right now are chrome.
They don't work.
But they don't work.
They're just there to hold, you know, throttle and all that. They're just there. Because I was cheap and I used what I got. And we have a key switch and a push button. That's what starts Maxwell House. It's a chopper. It was stripped down, nothing on it. We're just trying to upgrade it a little bit to make it a little bit more efficient, a little bit more, well, I'm getting over it. I mean, honestly. And we got the opportunity to do it. You know, but it'll still look cool. Still got some rat to it.
Very cool.
So that's kind of the handlebars, like I said, Steph. I think we're just going to put a little video together as I was thinking the process through and like cutting ranches and being a dumbass. I did some real funny shit that night. I got a little.
It'll probably just be with the members. It's pretty raw, kind of raunchy.
Yeah, it's
But then we'll clean it up and make a public video.
a little rough.
So that is one of the perks as far as the memberships is we give you guys some bloopers and some mess ups and like the easiest task of like a 2-minute video turns into something that's an hour long because we can't talk right.
And something else, guys, thanks so much because Steph just got the video done that she just got turned out and there was a little bit down there that wasn't rendered.
Yes, yeah, the end of our, so if you guys don't know yet, part 6, the final leg of Daytona Bike Week is now posted. And another perk is that we do release our videos to the members first, and so they have like early access to watching and stuff like that.
And help us because we don't catch shit.
So after watching it and editing all that, I rendered and exported the video, uploaded it, and one of the members was like, hey, there's a little section at the end that didn't get encoded correctly, which I'm so thankful because I was able to go back and fix it.
You guys caught it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, because she'll do that video. We might watch it 14 times, you know, trying to get the volume right. Because she was struggling with some audio as well. We think we've got that all figured out now. So, you want to catch up on any comments? Since I just read it for 15 minutes.
Let's see here.
Guys, thanks so much for hanging in there with us and being part of this. It's so much fun. Steph's going to go over some comments.
Brandy, anyone watching on your TV can't see the chats anymore. I don't know. One thing is, I do think that on live streaming, some comments don't show up, maybe. For me, I don't know. If you guys have commented and I totally blew past it, forgive me. I try and catch all the comments and questions and stuff like that.
Could it be because we're running a different program here to do the double video? Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, so we're learning here, so this may be a little different than usual. Sorry about that, Brandy.
Yes. Let's see. Sherry, I have all new respect for you guys after making my little shitty videos.
Oh no, it ain't shitty.
No.
And yeah, it just takes time. It don't work. It's great. It's it does take a little time. I say this a lot. To get a little bitty video piece, we may do it, I'm not shitting you, 5, 6, 7 times because I'll go back and watch it and I'm like, damn it, let's do it again. Damn it, let's do it again. And now Steph is like, audio's bad, go back and do it again. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we'll go
It's
back
always,
again. And then, like some of these moments that just happen, the audio is not very good, but we can't recreate or duplicate that again. Some of the stuff I'll walk through and tell you guys stuff, and I'm like, oh, well, that sucked. I wouldn't do that again. But some of the stuff it is what. But with our videos, it's raw. It is what it is a lot of times, and we're just after doing our thing. And 70% of it is off our iPhone.
Yes, and something with audio is because the last video, there's a couple of sections there that the audio is really bad, and I spent hours trying to send it to Adobe Auditions and try to clear it up, but didn't have luck, so I apologize. Those parts of the video is crappy, but one thing that we do have are these little Tascam recorders, and they're super badass. I haven't actually been able to use them out on the road because of the mic hookup. So I did just buy the, it takes special kinds of mics that hook up to it. So it's kind of like a Bluetooth lapel mic system. So I'm anxious to try those and try it out.
Yeah, so we've had those for a little bit. A big old shout out to Scott Willett and Kelly Willett.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
And Original Jimbo, you said that this is your social interaction for the week. So thanks for hosting these.
God bless your heart. I know, man. I know. I feel you. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are tuning in and hanging out with us. Steph and I, we are trying to do something cool. Like we promised at the beginning of the year, we've been out on the road showing you guys what we're into every Friday night. That's what we had planned. So we're just hanging on, trying to do something positive and good. But it's really turning into a lot of fun, man, because it's really involving you guys more.
I'm trying to read and catch up on comments. So someone wants to know what's the 4 for on the shelf behind us.
I was wondering if anybody's ever going to notice that. The 4 was found on the ground.
Just like everything else we own.
She just found it and picked it up. It was like, oh, look, a 4. And I was like, oh, cool. And we've had it for years.
I love it. That's like when we went out to...
I said, no shit.
When we went out to Laughlin River Run and did the Iron Butt on the way back, and we weren't even out of, like, we weren't very far at all.
Bullhead down through there somewhere.
Around Tucumcari.
It may have been there.
Two guns.
Two guns, yeah, so we were a little bit.
We found, and seriously, it's like nothing out there. So we pulled off and was doing some little videos and stuff like that, and along came these tumbleweeds, and then some more tumbleweeds, and then a cowboy hat.
A fucking cowboy hat. No shit, was rolling down through the damn desert. And I was like, I'm going to catch it. I ran after it, and I was trying to stomp on it like you do a dollar bill. Finally, I caught that hat, and I looked at it, and I was like, she goes, what are you going to do with that? And I'm going to wear it. So we got a picture with it. We put it on the back of the bags, rolled all the way back. I still got it. It's in the house.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah, so the 4 is absolutely nothing. My skull, though, I got this like AutoZone years ago. You know, it has a little fitting there. You can put it on some stuff like maybe a shifter and shit like that. And then these are actually plugs or...
Yeah, so they're actually ear stretchers for stretching your ears out. We both had our ears stretched out, and we had these laying around extra, so it was like, we glued them in there. Well, we drilled a hole, glued them
in there, and then just, yeah.
And then I did a little painting on him, so he was just, plain, but I did a little bullet hole and little...
Pain. Yeah, so the shit we have, it's just random.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. You guys into that? I don't know. Well, so,
it's all fun.
Something else I was getting ready, you guys may have seen, but on my battery cover on Maxwell House, I'm kind of getting this tuned in because it rattled a lot. This is the cover off of your meter box for your house. So I fit this to the frame, and it goes over the battery box, and then I can open this up and actually get to the terminals. So it rattled a lot, so I got me a pin. I'll pull it, cover key, and then I can pull the pin. It fits pretty tight, and then this is a church key. I drilled a hole in the pin and then welded that in so I can open the bottle if I need to. I don't know, weird shit. It's what I've been doing here lately. Just kind of...
Yeah, so the seat on Maxwell,
Yeah, spring seat.
Yeah, so it flips up, and then the battery and stuff like that. So that fits perfect, and we made that little cover. It's awesome.
Then, like I told you guys, over the gas, over the fuel tank, the gas tank, whatever you want to say, has, I don't know what year it is, but it used to have a dash over it. Now it just has a place where you can have the float for your gas regulator stuff. I cut all that off. I'll reach over here, guys. Sorry. So this is the plate, and it had your float on the bottom. I cut all that off. I'm going to weld that one hole up there that you see through. I'm going to weld that up. And then I'm fitting this electrical box cover, one of the little electrical boxes, with a screw-in fuses. One of my grandpa's. So I've got it kind of cleaned up, been working on that. And then I'm going to mount that so it'll set on top of the gas tank, kind of flush. And it'll cover that old ugly plate. And it won't be like a big dash. So I'm also going to stamp something in here on this plate too. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Maybe, I'm not really sure. That's what we've kind of been up to though.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Sherry, you said you have the cartilage ring. Talked about earrings and piercings. Was considering the anti-migraine. I cannot talk. Okay, so she has the cartilage ring, and she was considering the anti-migraine ring.
I've heard about that.
Yes, I've heard about that too.
Yep.
But the tattoo parlor said the tattoo parlor is closed, so that's my current issue.
Yeah, well, our tattoo parlor over here in Fayetteville that we go to with Wayne the Tattooer is opening up like,
they opened up yesterday.
Did they open up yesterday?
Yes.
They have restrictions. It's like you come by yourself, you wait out in your car to your appointment, you have to wear a mask, stuff like that. So,
but I am glad to see that they are opening
and
getting back to business.
Absolutely. You want to catch up on anything over there?
Let's see. Yes, Mike Spa. I'm all for it. He said, I think that you need to start building custom choppers. And let's see. Someone's Georgia Hillbilly, you need a cowbell on your chopper. Because everyone needs a cowbell.
Listen, I want to tell you about a cowbell. So I had a horn, right, on this. I had a 1200 custom, little Sportster that we rode around on for a while. And it had the horn on the side. I took a cowbell, cut it, and fit it on there so it looked like a cowbell over the top of the horn. Super badass. I've lost some pieces over the years because I'll wrap these little bikes out or the vehicle, whatever I'm doing, and then I sell the thing off or trade or something. I'm sort of losing these pieces. So, yeah, I've done some cool stuff. Absolutely a lot. The cowbell is badass. We've got a couple of them. You can't see them. Actually, they're setting everywhere. If I see them, I pick this shit up. But we look for stuff for around $2 or $3. We don't go,
or free,
or free
in the dirt.
Yeah, it's not. There's nothing like taking nothing and making something. Though. I mean, if you want to talk about really doing something, if you got enough money, you can make fucking shit happen. I mean, is that really cool? It is. I mean, I see some cool shit. People make money, have money, they pay, or they got the money to do the shit. They do amazing shit. But if you're able to take absolutely whatever you got laying around and make something out of it, I fucking love it. I love it to death. You know, but it's hard. You got to have the shit laying around. If you've got all this stuff just laying around you, it'll just resonate with you, and that will build itself almost because it fits. You know, oh, that doesn't flow right. You pick this other piece up and go, ooh, that looked good. If I cut that here and mount that, then it starts flowing. But you got to have the stuff around. I'm always out in the barns around here looking for shit somebody's tucked away. I'll put it up on a shelf, and then eventually I'll come to something. I'm like, oh, I got this, and I hold it up there, and I'm like, oh, it'll fucking fit. You know, this will look good. I'll ask
Some
Steph,
things
like,
just work out perfect with that.
it's fun though, but damn, it's a bitch.
So it looks like a lot of people are noticing things that we have in the back. Like someone just said they noticed the convex. Is that convex? Is that how you pronounce that? Say that. Concave and convex. Concave and Is it convex?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I'm just watching you
Anyways,
wrestle
the
these
mirror.
words.
I know.
That came off of a bus. So that's
It's right here.
on my left side. It's backwards like shaving, which I don't do. Yeah, so that's off a bus. It was a heated one. So it has wires hanging down so you can actually wire that up, and it, you know, it would defrost it.
Yeah, that's convex. Thank you,
Convex.
Toby.
Thank you. Old mic that we found for $3 or $4 at a thrift store. Well, there's a seat belt off of International.
And our
my GMCs too.
well, our shelf here.
Oh.
Our shelf is actually made out of tailgate,
It's a tailgate.
and it hangs with
52 maybe.
yeah, it hangs with a chain, of course, and we actually had it mounted up over our stove with a light, and we were able to hang our pots off of it.
Pots
so
off
it's
of it.
kind of like that pot rack that you see in the fancy houses. Well, this was ours.
So this is an old like ranch here, like the old, not Crescent Ranch, but the old pliers, you know what I mean, right here. And then these are tire tools that go out and over. And I just spaced them out and welded them on. And then we hung shit off of it. Jesus, man, we've got all kinds. And at one time before Steph's brain tumor, we had a pretty big house that we had. We had a split level home with a big ass garage, and we had, you know, like 3 bikes in there, a bunch of tools, and then we had that house just full of shit. Like we have old bikes hanging up on the wall. We have, we still got some grills off International, Chevrolet, some old Fords. We'd hang up everywhere, and we'd put lighting behind it. But you know, after we went through everything like that, we lost that house and we lost all that shit. But we still hung on to a lot of that crap that nobody, you know. We had a big yard sale basically and had everybody show up. They got to go through our house and just buy anything they wanted. So what we did, we took the certain things that we wanted and kind of put away, and then
We hid the good stuff.
Well, the shit that you just really can't come up that really meant something to us, like this old stuff. And then everybody just went to our house and bought stuff. We got a super chat over on this.
Dave
Dude,
Meyer, thank you so
dude.
much for your super chat. That's so nice of you. Oscar Meyer. I'll never forget Oscar Meyer.
And you know, he did a lot for us for Sturgis. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Sturgis, we needed a place to stay. Scott and Kelly Willett, we stayed with them a little bit. They're always up and about and everywhere. We stay with them a lot. I don't know if you guys know that, but they've helped us out tremendously. But last Sturgis, Dave set us up at a place in Deadwood. It was the, damn it, can you remember the name of it?
One second. Sorry.
Where did we say?
In Deadwood at the Mineral Palace.
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to think really hard.
Yeah, so he had some stuff going on. He was going to stay there and couldn't make it, and he gave us the rooms. It was like 7 nights at the Mineral Palace. They're in Deadwood, and we appreciate it so much. I will not ever forget it. Thank you for that super chat. He's one of our members and has been for some time now. And Deadwood.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dave. In Deadwood, we had such a great time. Of course, you guys know we're running a lot, and we're trying to meet people, and we're trying to make content. And one night I was like, fuck it. We're just staying here. We're going to go across there. We're going to go to these saloons, and we're going to cut loose and get fucking ornery. And we did. And we had a bad we shut the bars down. Met some great. I got maybe a touch too ornery. Might have
like that.
Might have offended a couple of people,
Yeah.
and Steph had to go feed me a honey bun and put me to bed.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Yeah. Oh my god, that was fun.
So thankful for those honey buns.
Oh.
It's almost like bribing a little kid with a dessert.
Yeah,
I'm like, look what I got.
At that time, I'm
Let's
getting
go to
hungry. Yeah. She just.
You really sunk
Yeah.
in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, it's these fucking stores.
Talking
Thank
about
you,
little
Liz.
kids, you do look like a little kid over here.
I am a
you know?
little kid. Somebody bring that. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah. Michael
Moderators.
Gregel, thank you so much for. I'm thinking maybe you put the hammer down on somebody.
You guys know that we're our members.
Sorry, we got sidetracked.
Our members on here and they moderate. We're in touch with our members. Mike Gregor, of course, he just sent his video in that we just watched of his bike. He also coming up with a map so we can keep everything aligned where we're at and offer different things for the ornery ones or ornery asses. And working on that.
Yes, really quickly. Iraq Vet, he said that he named his bike finally. And so everyone was like, what is it? What is it? Her name is Barbara Jean.
Barbara Jane. Barbara Jane.
Yes. Oh, speaking of
I dig
Sturgis.
that.
Speaking of Sturgis, do you think that it's going to happen? Do you think it's going to go on as it's scheduled? Do you think it'll be postponed? Or do you think it'll be canceled?
Well, you know, whatever. This is my deal, guys. I truly don't know, but if they're going to do something, I hope they tell people, because I find it kind of fucked up if people schedule stuff and spend money, and then they keep, just saying it's going to go, it's going to go, it's going to go, it's going to go, and then boom, stop. I think if they're going to do it. If they reschedule it, reschedule it. If they're not going to do it, don't do it. Because if you just put that off and put it off, you're just going to piss people off. And it's the 80th. It's a big, badass party. It's going to be. If it needs to be postponed, then do it. Just let everybody know. If not, go do it. Or whatever. We're all sick of this shit. We just want to know if you're going to do it or not. Don't be.
Yeah, I don't want to wait until the last minute, the month of, and then not know. Because, people have to plan, and now everyone's going back to work and stuff, and vacation times, time off, stuff like that, I'm sure is affected by all this. And I know, like, a lot of you guys said that they will decide June 15th, that the last email from the mayor there said that they are hopeful. A lot of you guys are saying they're definitely going to do it.
I don't know, guys.
Don't know. I mean,
I hope. I mean, we're going to be there.
I mean, it's still far enough out. But it's just like, like James State, you said, they will probably lose a lot of money if they don't do it. But then again, they could lose some money if they do it, because...
Do it?
I did say do. Yes.
Listen, we just want to be done right,
And I like that. That's awesome. You said, Barbara Jean, after my late great-grandmother, she was a badass chick at 92 years old, worked at the dirt races, and drank her beer out of a Bubba jug cup.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
Especially when that's, that's the thing, like Okie Hopper naming her bike and all that. If you looked at those names, you're just like, what the hell? But once you hear
there's a reason, and there's some type of...
Badass, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Will you move your chair up? You make me look like I'm...
Yeah.
Please, or I'll move mine down.
Yeah.
Oh, you have mine. Stop.
If you go down, I'm going to go up. I just want to be different. Right?
Come to the same level as me.
Yeah.
No. He's a party pooper, guys. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, they're like tattoos, like Matt Griffin said.
Yeah.
They always have a story, and there's a meaning, and yeah.
It really is, and that's what it's all about, being original.
Get on my level. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know why. Come on. Yeah, our stools are not the best, so...
What do we have that's the best? And even when we have the best, it blows up. Oh, sorry.
I know.
It slipped out.
Yeah, we bicker like an old married couple. Well, we are old and we are married, so...
All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add here that we've been thinking about that we want to talk about? Mention... Bing, bing, bang.
Okay, so no new news on the Road Glide. From the last that we were told, May 26th. So if it was to ship out with May 26th as the date, then we're looking at probably a couple weeks after that. Maxwell's moving along. It's getting close to being complete. I mean, the motor's back intact and together and everything in frame. Got some wiring. We're going to get the lights and stuff from Custom Dynamics. We're really super excited about that. The bars are done to a point. for now until we get wiring and stuff like that. I'm trying to just recap everything.
Yeah.
Little Sturgis did get postponed. We're waiting on Sturgis. What else? Something else was postponed this week too.
I can't keep up.
I know there's so much stuff going on. Thinking about going to Myrtle Beach for vacation. Hubby hasn't been there in 30 years. May just have to do it. Sherry, that's awesome. Yes.
Go to Myrtle Beach. Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with all these rallies, but if I get a damn bike going, I'm just going to stay on the damn road until the money runs out.
Yeah.
I'm sick. I've got to be honest. I'm sick of being, I'm just sick of being here. I mean, I love being home, but my heart is it's to be on the road and creating shit and making stuff, and it's just killing me. I'm just so ready to be going, moving, and have
Definitely.
purpose. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just waiting. We're all waiting. It ain't just me. We're all. I'm so ready to be on the road.
Someone did ask, are y'all going to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yes, we will be there. We haven't heard anything about it being postponed or moved, which of course that's not until September.
Let's
So
have
nothing as far as that.
Yeah, and then, we've been talking too. We talked a couple of weeks ago about Eureka, which that's our town, man. Once everything gets up and going again, I want to talk to the Basin and the Crescent, because they're sister hotels, and see if we can't put something little together. Well, I don't know if we can do it this year. I don't know if one person will show up or two people will show up. I don't really give a shit. Maybe we can just put something together where we can, if you can, we can meet up there. If not, we can have a live party. So maybe we can go live there and just have the people that show up and show off what they're doing over there. They're doing a lot of progress. They're making a lot of good things happen over there. We love that town. There may be something that I need to get with them. We talked about doing some stuff at the beginning of the year. It was in the works. We're going to do something really cool. It was going to be neat. It's on hold now, of course, all the shit we're going through. So, yeah,
But we will definitely be there, and we want to hang out with
yeah, I'm gonna be there. We got a bunch of buddies over there. I'm missing each and every one of you. Mary, Greg,
Mary and Amanda and Greg,
Amanda, Clay,
all of you guys.
Lindsay,
good buddies.
Keegan,
Yes.
Tracy. Oh, I miss all you guys so much. My heart.
Katrina.
Oh, Red.
Could go on and on.
That girl.
So one question that we did have was, what is better, Sturgis or Little Sturgis? So it all kind of depends on what you guys are into. Little Sturgis, if you guys don't know, it is a 21-year-old rally.
21 year and over rally. It is, when you get past the gate, it's private property. That's where it's cool. They have where you can go over there to, I believe it's the fairgrounds, where you see the music and all that. You have to go through a fence. You have to put your clothes back on. Once you go through the gate.
You do
go,
because it is, what do they call, it's not like the county fair, but it's within that.
It's owned by.
Yeah. Brandy, you could probably help me out
Brandy
with this because you've
so
been there.
Anyway, so that rally is rowdy as hell. There's going to be people totally naked. There's going to be people doing stuff on bikes. There's going to be swimming pools out in front of these they're campers. So what it is a campsite, and you just ride around. It has a great road. You just ride your bike around and walk. You got.
Yeah, Louie, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it.
Hey, man.
Thank you so much. And I think there's one
you.
more down here. I want to, Kurt, thank you very much for your super chat. Also,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
I want to say those because they will get lost.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, Little Sturgis, it's a campground. It just has a road, an asphalt road you can ride around, different campsites, and shit's just going over. We have a video. You can go watch Little Sturgis. It's a little raw, and there's some things we just didn't put in there. So it's a rowdy rally, and you have to be open-minded, guys, and it's super fun. Sturgis. What can we say? It's Sturgis, the world's biggest motorcycle party. If you want to see someone, they're going to be there. Everybody's at Sturgis.
And they have, I was going to say this too, they always have some awesome events going on. They've got the motorcycles as art exhibit every year that they put on. They have a different theme every year. They've got all kinds of benefits. What's the breakfast? I'm going to screw this up, forget it. Just awesome fundraisers, organizations that get together, make some cool shit happen.
Well,
Definitely
it's just
a
like
lot of cool stuff.
This year we was up there, we got to hang out with Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we lost Jessie this year. We got to hang out with her, which we hung out with her one time before. Super cool girl. We got to hang out with, well, I won't go into a whole lot of names, but because we're just dropping names now. But a lot of cool people.
It's fun.
Horny Mike, we've met a couple times. He's out hanging out. Didn't really hang out with him. He's always busy. You know, he's doing his thing. Of course, Woody is there, the dude, the man. We met him a couple times. So Sturgis is the place, and it's got amazing rides. You can go out there the week before and just ride the roads and enjoy it. The last week, it's just a crazy party. But the outskirts of Sturgis, a lot of shit going on. A lot of stuff. But it's high. It costs a lot to go there. So Little Sturgis, it's just kind of two different ends of the spectrum, but so motorcycle related. So what would I say, what would I tell you about Sturgis and Little Sturgis? Go to both of them.
Yeah.
Can't go 1 year to one, go to one for that year, and then next year go to the other one. I think it'll totally give you a different perspective.
Yeah, they are two completely different rallies. The only similarity that they have is bikes, women, beer, and the name Sturgis.
Yeah.
That's it.
Which that's kind of encases everything.
Yeah.
Really. But it's just that's a good question.
And you'd ask, what state is Little Sturgis in?
Kentucky.
Yeah. A lot of people also replied to. So, you know, it's kind of weird because I didn't know this, but Kentucky Bike Week, or AKA Little Sturgis,
Yeah, they got in trouble for that.
they can't actually use that name.
No, they can't. And we did some research.
Sturgis in South Dakota actually sued them for calling it Little Sturgis.
Yeah, so there's a big history there. You can go look at that. It's interesting and pretty cool to read about.
Yeah.
But everybody at Little Sturgis that puts it on, they do an amazing job. There's no problem there. I didn't see one fight. I didn't see one person mad.
No.
And matter of fact, at Sturgis, South Carolina, South Dakota, sorry, I didn't see one fight or anybody get mad there last year.
No, I really didn't either.
No.
I didn't.
mean, it's just different. It's just a different atmosphere. And they do a lot at Little Sturgis there in Kentucky. They have the big fairgrounds, the big building there, where it's a rodeo arena. They also do like bike games, bike show. It's really cool.
Yeah.
They got a lot
The
of
bike
cool shit
games
going
are
on.
so much fun to watch.
Yeah, like keg throwing and just all
Yeah.
kinds of cool shit. Our buddy from here, John Hayden, he actually won their open bike custom. I can't remember which build off. He actually won with his bike. So that was really cool. He's in the video and his bike is in there as well. So yeah. Anything else you want to?
Yeah,
I'm
let
going
it
to
go.
get off on a bunch of shit.
No, I've kept up. Surprisingly, actually. But yeah. So yes.
What are we doing this week? This coming week. So Steph is caught up on our ride videos. As you know, we don't have a bike that's running, so we can't really make any riding videos right now. So she'll be coming out with maybe a video about the bars. She has KST, our bars on her bike.
Yeah, I've got an install video of the KST
Spearheads, all
bars.
adjustable, badass bars, good people. I've met with the owners, the son, the son-in-law, all them. They work together, amazing people, great product right there. She'll be coming out with a video about the install of that. We also have a install and kind of talk about the custom dynamic wizards, which is the body lots,
Yes, we've got that one too.
which I dig them. I didn't know if I was going to, but it's changed my mind because they got really good function. They
Yeah.
got a lot to offer there. And then she's got a couple other videos. Of course, we probably do one about Rick Rack
Mhm.
and her bag there. Yeah. So
Yeah, we've got a couple more videos to put out there, but as far as riding videos, and I guess your traditional moto vlogging videos, we are caught up on the ride videos.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys don't have ride videos or rallies to attend, so yeah, it's just that kind of corona time sucks right now.
Yeah.
But it has given us a time to catch up and do some other stuff
Yeah.
and kind of take a moment to.
That's right, guys. And now I'll give a thanks to everybody that's ordered stickers, patches, koozies, shirts. We want to
Yes.
give you a big shout out. Thank you for that.
And all the love that I've gotten for Elements of the Old
I
Soul.
was fixing to say that.
The bracelets and stuff like that. You guys, we love you guys. I love it. I love doing these. I love the connection with it. Hearing different stories, why you want a certain word, what's your inspirational, your motivational word, even coordinates. I just did a bracelet for Brian Harrison, who had for his wife, their coordinates of, I think it was their anniversary. I may be wrong, not for sure, but it's really cool it's just cool. I love it.
We got some cool stuff going on. Without you guys, there would be no Honorary One or Honorary Squall.
Yes, that's right.
I would be just out there turning tricks, trying to make a living.
There you go again with that turning tricks.
Turning tricks.
Turning tricks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Try to catch up on anything else. The Mud Dogs. We have not picked a Pay It Forward recipient as of yet. We have a couple in mind, but we don't want to jump the gun yet because it does take just about a month for YouTube to release our super chats to us. I'm not for sure. I know what the total was as far as what our super chats were that night, but I'm not for sure what the total is after they take out their fee.
But we will show you exactly what they take
Yes.
and exactly what is left.
And I'm going to try to see if they will do something as far as their fees, because it is for a nonprofit. It's going through the nonprofit for the Pay It Forward. So I want to make sure that we can get the most out of everything that was donated to our Pay It Forward recipient.
Yes. And who we're going to give it to, we're not decided yet. I've got some ideas. I feel like we need to give it to somebody. I need to show you guys, because we always have in the past. And instead of just going somewhere and you don't know, I want to see the person. I want to be able to hand that over. That's how I feel. That's
Yes.
honestly how I feel.
Yeah. So, Toby, you had asked for us newbies, what does your 501c charity go to? So our 501c3 nonprofit charity is, we do a Pay It Forward. We try and do a Pay It Forward at a large rally that we go to, or any rally really that we go to throughout the year. So as you guys have known or have heard or may have read, so I had a brain tumor. I had emergency brain surgery. And through that, there was some people in our community that really stepped up and helped us. After this was said and done, we went to Sturgis and Fuel Cleveland. Did that whole 2,000, 2 wheels, 2 people, $2,000 for 2 weeks. And we actually came back with $200.
So weird. 2. That's how it worked out. And as we was coming back, we were rolling through an Indian reservation. Not a reservation. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
We were rolling through part of the woods that
It was different. It was almost like going through a third world country in a way.
I gotta be careful what I say there. It has nothing to do with, I don't want to get off there and sound bad. It was just, we were going through the part of the world that touched me. And I told Steph, I said, you know, we got $200 when we get back, we're going to do something with it. So we did a pay it forward. We just called it pay it forward, a hand up. And we did it to a girl that had a preemie baby down here in town. And we go through a whole time, $200, and we raised some other stuff and gave to her. And then it just started. And it just something that resonated in my heart and felt right, and it just begun. And then we become a 501(c) because we didn't want to get in trouble with the government because we were able to start raising enough money to get us in trouble.
So really, it does not matter if you are a veteran, a single parent. There's no restrictions to it. Anybody is.
If you ride, if you don't
open.
ride, I don't care. You're just going through a hard time. You need a hand up. What we like to do is go to a community, let that community tell us who needs help. We raise money and awareness. We did one Box Boys of Barbecue 2 years ago. We raised enough money for Sean. He was needing just to get on the kidney list. We raised enough money for him to get on the list. Then he got some awareness brought to the situation. Then within months later, he was able to get a kidney. So that goes kind of show you we've done some more too. We have all the videos on. You can go down and look. So yeah, it's not real big. You know, it's not like thousands upon thousands, $10,000, nothing. It's just these small, and they get bigger. We want them to get bigger, and we want to help more people.
And just like our last pay it forward in Sturgis, we helped Tia, who she has great little kids that are right there with her too, but they lost their dad. Her husband was killed in a motorcycle accident, so we were able to rally together, raise money and awareness for her situation, help them out, just give them a hand up. But it's just, you know, all of our pay it forwards are different, and they all have their own story. But I want to give a huge shout out because like Custom Dynamics and Senna both contributed to our pay it forward last year. Rick Rack. So yeah, it's
Shane did really that. So these companies, they really stepped up, and then on top of that, you guys. So you guys give from your heart to us, and then we take that and we give it to somebody, and we show you what we do with it. Kurt, thanks so much, brother.
Kurt, thank you very much for your super chat.
So that's what we do with it. For all you guys that are new, you can go down there on YouTube and you can see what we do with it. It's totally, you can see everything we do.
Yes.
So we're 501(c). So then if you donate, then we're able to give you a receipt so you can count off your taxes, and then it keeps us out of hot water as well with the government.
Yeah. So just a little bit.
That's it.
Yeah. So do you have anything else you want to add or share? It's getting to be about 2 hours, so just...
Thank you, man.
Kurt, thank you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that so much. No, I do want to say, you guys, if you want to send in your videos, you can send those videos in. Steph will put them in there. What's between your two wheels? The ornery one.
What's between your legs?
What's between your, what did I say again?
Two wheels.
Damn it. What's between your legs? I'm not very scripted, am I?
Okay, so what's between your two legs? Video series. You guys submit your video, do a walk around of your ride, 2 to 4 minutes long, record horizontal or in landscape mode, and we will feature it. We will put them together just like in the clip that I showed you. So after this, that video will go live, public, or not live, it'll go public for you guys all to watch. If you guys are members, you can go ahead and watch it now, again, if you'd like.
Yeah, you guys, and if you're watching and you're not a member, come join Honoring Asses. Make our ass get bigger. We got a pretty cool community. We have Discord. We have our own Facebook group. You get all these perks, and we're building a badass community. It's growing. Yes. Everybody's busy. Gosh.
And Toby, thank you so much for your super chat. You said thank you for what you guys do. It's the little things, TJ.
Thank you.
And Mike Myers, thank you so much. You said you got to bounce. Love you guys. We'll catch with you. Catch. See, I cannot talk.
Catch y'all later.
Chat with you soon.
Chat y'all. All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I get so tongue-tied, but it's not like this because I'm just on live. I do this constantly.
She
I get
does.
my words twisted and
Turn back.
yeah. But
Yes, so you guys can do that as well. We appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight and chatting with us. Absolutely appreciate every bit of the super chats. Tate,
James, show us what's between your legs. He's giving you $6.99.
it is crooked. Look at
Oh gosh.
that. Oh, thanks. Dude.
Too much Dos Equis.
So
That is for him, not me.
God.
Wet Ink Riders, thank you so much for your super chat.
Hey,
I
man.
appreciate it. And
Thank you so much. Your bike is.
I was about to say,
I haven't seen your bike, so
just
I didn't
pictures
know.
and stuff like that, but not like close up and
No.
knowing like this is this and this is this.
Holy shit, you guys
Yeah.
have done a lot to it. Great job doing it. It looks amazing. I was impressed. It was super badass. Way to go, man. Nice bike.
And Rodney, thank you so much for your super chat. You said,
Una.
I'll send my thong video in soon. Laugh out loud.
Dude, I am so excited to see your ass in a thong. If you would, just get your old lady to write ornery on one cheek and ass on the other one. And split that thing. Show me your thongs. Yeah, dude, that's funny as hell. Got me laughing the other night. You guys, your
It's too
comments.
funny.
Bunch of smart asses, no doubt. I love it. That's what keeps me
And
going. Thank you for
yeah.
that super chat. Go
That's
ahead.
one thing with the members. We have our Discord chat room, and we also have our private Facebook group chat room where we all just kind of
You guys
give
just
each
do
other
your
a hard
thing.
time, share things, laugh, carry
All
on,
right.
yeah, cut loose. And
All right.
okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, watching our little video with us tonight, chatting, all your super chats. We thank you guys so much, and we appreciate it.
Guys, get out there and ride and make the most out of every mile. And like always, you can say it.
No, I'll let you say it.
Like always, y'all